Hi, beautiful soul. If this message reached you, then that means you need to hear this message. Have faith in your dreams. So, whatever you're trying to work towards, whatever dream or goal you're trying to accomplish, if you're trying to manifest something, trust that is going to be coming true. Have faith in your dreams. I'm also hearing have the confidence and the faith to take that first step or to keep going. Your hard work is paying off, okay? So you've got both the waxing crescent moon and the new moon in Capricorn. So what I'm sensing that you need to hear is that your work is not going to be in vain. Your hard work is going to pay off and you're going to be getting the results that you desire. Okay, I feel like the energy is gaining momentum for you. Okay, I'm really sensing this momentum happening for you. Things progressing, there's progress, there's growth. Okay, with the waxing crescent moon, there is growth. So if you're feeling stuck or you keep chasing the outcome or you keep thinking about only the outcome in the future, make sure to not let that define your journey. If you're not seeing right now the results that you're chasing, it doesn't mean that you're not gonna get there. So you need to hear that it is the time to keep going. It is not the time to back off, to give up, to call it quits. It's time to actually keep going, to move forward, to be consistent, to be putting in that work, to be putting in that energy, to take action. So this is the journey, this is your path, and I'm hearing you need to trust. You need to be having faith in the process, in yourself, in universe, in how the journey will unfold. So trust, keep going, and put that energy into your goals from a place of trust, from a place of faith, from a place of certainty that these goals are happening. These are going to materialize. You're going to be manifesting this. This is coming true. There's no other option. Because it will, your hard work will pay off, and it's not gonna go in vain. It's going to be also a new kind of chapter starting after this current energy momentum happening. At this time you're watching this, and afterwards you're going to be coming into this new energy, into this new cycle with the new moon in Capricorn energy. You're going to be stepping into this new cycle, which is going to be all about reaping the fruits of that labor, of that hard work, where the results are starting to pour in, when the abundance is coming in, when money is going to start to grow, when views are growing, when business starts thriving, when sales are growing. However that might resonate with you. So whatever this goal is that you're trying to accomplish, do not give up. Now it's not the time to give up. Now it's actually more so the time to keep going. Let's see what else we have for you. All right, so you've got here the inner peace and stillness. All right, so both these cards kind of talk about the same thing. So I feel like if you're watching this, you need to kind of, come back to yourself, make sure that you ground yourself, that you're coming into stillness, that you're protecting your inner peace. And as I said, this journey, but especially this chapter of this journey is meant for stillness, meant for tuning in inwards and making sure that you're really connecting with yourself. You're coming from the right energy, you're putting action and taking initiative from the right initiative and intention, right? So it's all about making sure that you're not over stressing, over worrying, that you're not allowing the anxiety and the stress of the future, of what ifs, of the outcome, again, like constantly put so much pressure on you and kind of like, make you act from a place of luck, from a place of chasing, from a place of stress, of worry, of constantly like chasing, that outcome. Like, trust that is going to happen. It is done. It's just the process of taking action now. It is the process of keep going, because if you stop now, you're kind of stopping the momentum that you've created. Okay, yes, you might manifest those things like further down the line, because if it's yours, it's meant to be. But I'm hearing like you need to keep going, keep the momentum going that you've already created, okay, in order to manifest this quicker. And make sure to like come into stillness, ground yourself, try to like invest your energy into what you're doing, but from a place of inner peace, into having faith, trust that it is coming, it is happening, it is cooking, right? Let's see what else we have. Wow, Two of Cups. So especially for those of you that you were trying to manifest love or a soulmate connection, I'm getting to hear like this is a confirmation that this is already cooking. It is like the momentum happening already. But this Two of Cups doesn't necessarily have to mean that for everyone. This can also mean like especially is very strongly tied to manifestation. I sense that you're coming into alignment. So that's why I'm saying like, do not give up, okay? Don't give up. You already came in such alignment, and try to align more from a place of calm, from a place of peace, not from a place of chasing, okay? So don't let that inner struggle in chasing and stress affect your stillness and your alignment that you already created. So with the Two of Cups, I feel like you're attracting, okay, through alignment, all right? So that hard work that you're putting into, it's not something that it's never going to pay off, it's always going to be like this. It's like it is just a chapter, okay? Because you're coming into alignment. That hard work can also imply for some of you the inner work that you're doing in order to come into alignment, to manifest, to align with the energy of what you want to attract in your life, such as love, such as soulmate connection, money. Okay, but for a lot of it, this also can mean the proper action you're taking, especially if you want to like start a business, if you want to like, if you're working towards getting a certain job or getting a certain promotion, right? And you've got the Six of Wands, which is the beautiful card of victory, of success. So I'm telling you, if you're watching this, like, you don't need to stress, you don't need to let that future and worry about future cloud your current state of mind and state of like spiritual well-being, right? So just act from a place of trust and knowing, and that is where peace is installing, and that is when alignment happens as well. Okay, and I feel like you're going to be successful. You're going to be succeeding at whatever you're trying to manifest, whatever you're trying to work towards. This is the card of victory. This is the card of gaining recognition, of being noticed. Okay, your work being recognized. Okay, Page of Cups. There are good news coming through for you. But I'm also sensing this message for you that you need to hear, that it is the time to just do what you do, but do it out of place of fun, of enjoyment. Like, enjoy what you're doing, enjoy the journey, be grateful for each step where you're at along this journey, because looking back, it's going to be like you're going to be proud of yourself, but you're also going to feel like, oh, that was such a great chapter, because I've been learning so much. I had so much fun. It was like, it's all about enjoying the process. Of course, it's easier said than done, but this is your message that I feel like you really need to hear, that release, the pressure, some of that pressure at least, like, enjoy the journey, allow yourself to have fun, be creative, just Pour your heart into what you're doing. Have fun. It's okay to have fun. 5 of Wands. I feel like you've been putting so much pressure on yourself. Maybe you've been comparing yourself with others. Maybe it is a situation where there's a lot of like overwhelming negativity, maybe drama. And I feel like for a lot of you, this might be kind of caused by this constant worry for the future, right? And that's why, like, make sure to come into stillness, to connect with yourself, to come into inner peace. All right, I feel those of you watching this, you are having this intense need to feel in control, and maybe that's why you're constantly looking towards the future. You're constantly like just, you know, forcing all that outcome through chasing and adding so much pressure on yourself. And I feel like you're holding so tightly, and like you might be also acting from a place of scarcity, like scarcity mentality, especially if you're trying to manifest money and abundance. But even if it's love, like I feel like you're really, really tense and holding really strong and tight, you know, on this need to feel constantly like in control and feel the validation coming in, right? About this happening for you. But you need to hear that it is happening regardless, okay? So the more you release this pressure and the more you release this chasing, you know, and you come more in alignment into stillness and inner peace, I feel like the action is also going to feel more effortlessly. It's gonna you're gonna be more in the flow, and also it's about enjoying the journey because the outcome is going to be manifested regardless, okay? So you need to hear that it's okay to release that pressure. It's okay to trust, okay? To release the sense or that need for control, and to be allowing yourself to have fun, to enjoy the journey, to trust, okay? To be going with the flow of things and move forward with ease. All right, so this was your message for today. I really hope you enjoyed it. Sending you so much love and blessings, and see you in my next one. Bye bye.